Hello students, good morning. As you mentioned in comment box, your problems, your doubts in miscellaneous exercise and assignments, right? So let us discuss that problems today. Now, firstly, I am taking miscellaneous questions, right? I am taking example number 15 as you mentioned in doubts. Example number 15. Find the real theta such that 3 plus 2 iota sine theta over 1 minus 2 iota sine theta is purely real. Right? Now, how to find? Firstly, you have to simplify this. So, we have to write 3 plus 2 iota sine theta over 1 minus 2 iota sine theta. Firstly, we rationalize it. Means we have to multiply and divide it by 1 plus 2 iota sine theta over 1 plus 2 iota sine theta. Right? Firstly, we simplify this by rationalizing. Right? Now, multiplying these numerators and denominators separately. So we have 3 into 1 3 plus 6 iota sine theta plus 2 iota sine theta. This into this becomes 2 into 2 4 iota into iota square, its value is minus 1, and sine theta into sine theta, that is sine square theta. So this becomes minus 4 sine square theta, right, over a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square, right. So this becomes 1 square minus 2 iota sine theta square. So now when you simplify this, this becomes the real part becomes 3 minus 4 sine square theta. This is real part plus iota is common, we get 8 sine theta, right, over this 1, this iota square is minus 1, right. So minus minus plus, this is 4 sine square theta, so this becomes 1 plus 4 sine square theta. This is very simple. You have to simplify this term and we get, so this is the real part and this is the imaginary part. So 3 minus 4 sine square theta over 1 plus 4 sine square theta plus iota 8 sine theta over 1 plus 4 sine square theta, right. So this is the real part and this is imaginary part. As one problem is there in assignment, one student she said that iota, this imaginary part, when you write the imaginary part, this iota is not written, right, only this is called imaginary part, this one. So जब भी आपने इमेजिनरी पार्ट लिखना है तो आयोटा के साथ में जो भी टर्म लगी है, that is the coefficient of iota, that is called imaginary part, and this one is the real part. That's why this is the imaginary part and this is the real part. Now as it is mentioned in the question that it is a purely real. Purely real means its imaginary part is a 0, right. So as this complex number, as it is purely real, so imaginary part is equal to 0. You have to put this imaginary part is equal to 0, right. So when you put this imaginary part equal to 0, what will we get? We get 8 sine theta over 1 plus 4 sine square theta, it is equal to 0, right? By cross multiplying this, we get 8 sine theta, it is equal to 0, right? And we have sine theta is equal to 0, right? Now what find real theta means you have to find all the values of theta for which this sign is 0. So as you know, the value of theta, it is 0 degree, right? Sine 0 is 0, you know. But in plus 1 we will discuss in third chapter the general solution. There are so many values of theta, so I am taking only one value, that is 0 degree. इसकी वैल्यू 180 पे भी 0 होती है, 360 पे भी 0 होती है, राइट? 540 पे भी 0 होती है. So I am taking only one value, that is 0. So when we will discuss that in third chapter, you can understand that topic, right? So its answer is 0. So you can simply write 0 degree is the right answer, because 0 is the real number and 0 is the answer. Its answer may be 180 degree, its answer may be 360 degree, and so on. These are also the answers, right? So I hope this is understood. Okay, now I am taking the miscellaneous exercise question number 17, right? So question number 17 is, if alpha and beta are two complex numbers with beta modulus is equal to 1, then find the modulus or modulus of beta minus alpha over 1 minus alpha bar beta, right? You have to find the value of this. Now it is given that beta mod is equal to 1. Let us start, right? So let us solve this question. As it is mentioned that beta mod is equal to 1, right? Beta mod is equal to 1. I am squaring both sides. Squaring both sides. What will we get? Beta mod square is equal to 1. Right? Now beta mod square, this is the property that we have discussed already, z into z bar. It is always equal to z mod square. You have to remember this property. We have to use this property here. बीटा मॉड स्क्वायर को हम कैसे लिखेंगे? इसको लिख सकते हैं बीटा इंटू बीटा बार, इट इज इक्वल टू 1, राइट? जैसे मैंने z मॉड स्क्वायर को z इंटू जेड बार लिखा, वैसे ही बीटा मॉड स्क्वायर को मैंने बीटा इंटू बीटा बार लिखा, इज इक्वल टू 1. नाउ in place of 1 we have to put beta into beta bar here, right? So this term becomes beta minus alpha over, what is the value of 1 here? 1 is beta into beta bar, and this is minus alpha bar into beta, right? I am replacing this 1 to beta into beta bar. It is clear? Is it clear to you? Now I am taking beta common in denominator. What will we get? beta minus alpha over beta is common. When beta, you have to take beta common here. What will we get? Beta bar minus alpha bar. Is it clear? Beta bar minus alpha bar. Now one more property, z1 minus z2 whole conjugate, that is equal to z1 conjugate minus z2 conjugate. Try to understand. I am using the property here, beta bar minus alpha bar is equal to, I am writing this beta minus alpha as it is. Now beta is as it is, but in place of beta bar minus alpha bar I am using this property. I am combining these, so we get beta minus alpha whole bar, whole conjugate. I am combining this by using this property, beta bar minus alpha bar, that is equal to beta minus alpha whole bar. Now I am using properties of modulus and conjugates, right? Now this, उसका ऊपर वाले का मॉडुलस अलग कर देंगे, नीचे वाले का अलग कर देंगे, राइट? सो ये बन जाएगा आपके पास बीटा माइनस अल्फा का मॉड ओवर बीटा इंटू बीटा माइनस अल्फा बार का मॉड. Try to understand. I am using the property here, z1 over z2 mod is equal to z1 mod over z2 mod, right? Now we get, its next step is this and this will be cancelled out. Why? Before cancelling it, I am writing it here. This is beta minus alpha mod over, now one more property, beta into beta minus alpha whole bar. I am separating this beta mod into beta minus alpha bar mod, right? Now this is cancelled out. Why this is cancelled out? Because z mod, z का मॉड और उसके कंजुगेट का मॉड सेम होता है. z किसी भी कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर का मॉडुलस उसके कंजुगेट के कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर के मॉड के बराबर होता है. सो ये हमारे पास कैंसिल हो गया और बीटा मॉड हमारे पास 1 है, तो हमारे पास आंसर कितना आ गया, 1 over बीटा मॉड, and its answer is 1 over 1, that is 1 is the right answer, right? Okay students, now question number 18, that is miscellaneous exercise. Question number 18, find the number of non-zero integral solutions of modulus 1 minus iota power x is equal to 2 raised to the power x. You have to find the value of x, non-zero values of integral values of x. So let us solve it. 1 minus iota raised to power x is equal to 2 raised to the power x. As you know, the modulus of complex number, its formula is square root of a square plus b square, right? This is the formula. I am applying that formula here. This is 1 square plus minus 1 square under the root raised to the power x, it is equal to 2 raised to the power x. I am using the formula here, under root a square plus b square, right? Under root a square plus b square. So this becomes root 2 raised to the power x is equal to 2 raised to the power x, As you know, root 2 can be written as 2 power 1 by 2. So we can write this as 2 power x by 2 is equal to 2 raised to power x. As the bases are same, the powers should be same. So we have x by 2 is equal to x. By cross multiplying, we have x is equal to 2x. So that is x is equal to 0. So the value of x equal to 0. But we have to find the non-zero integral solutions. So there is no non-zero integral solutions. Integral solutions. Right?